The Great Western Trail. This arched gateway located in Villa Park, Illinois, marks the beginning of the Great Western Trail that extends for 12 miles through DuPage County. The trail was constructed on an abandoned spur of the Chicago Great Western Railway. The spur, built in 1886, served the community of Villa Park and its businesses well in the 20th century. After it was abandoned, the county purchased the property in 1986 and converted it to a recreational trail. The last sections of the trail were completed in 1992. The former Chicago Great Western Railway Villa Park train depot, ahead on the left, was built in 1926 to service the railroad and local businesses. The Wander Company, makers of Ovaltine, used the railroad to ship and receive goods and to bring in coal for its powerhouse. The Chicago Great Western also serviced several lumber and fuel supply businesses in the village. In the 1950s, the depot was purchased by Villa Park and was completely restored in 2014 to provide a community facility for local events and to commemorate the village's centennial anniversary.
So, Joe from Big Time Construction, is
Yes,
that? Masaccio. Thank you very much for your and from there, we'll go to Chris Posey with James Martin and Associates. He did a lot of work and design on that, so that's really, really appreciated. And then from the, I got more pens here, I don't know how to do it. And then the Rotary Club, Tony Falsamo. And then we'll go, here, let's see who I've got here next. Gina and Roland Nicholson.
Exciting.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you. And then we also have your grandson, I think it was, right?
Oh, yeah, Tommy.
Tommy. Tommy. Thank you very much.
It was all this guy.
Was it? Okay. Here you go. All right. And from there, we'll go to Joe Montgomery from MGA Insurers. Joe here. Okay. And then we have the Scouts, the Eagle Scouts, Matt Held. And we also have Ethan Rojak for the... Great, and then let's see, we got this B. Simone Consultants. We have Jeanette Helfer. Piper? I'm sorry. And let's see here. So we have Bruce Campbell from PEP Industries. And we have aerial equipment, the Francisco family. And then from the village of Villa Park, we have Jan Fiola, director. I don't know if we would have got this going, so thank you very much, Jan. It was a lot of hard work, so appreciate it. And then we have Phil Greco. up there, a lot of them, Phil was in there. He was involved from the very beginning on this project, and we thank him very much. So let's all give them all another round.
Okay, 1, 2.
Especially dedicate this arch, like I mentioned, to on the Great Western Trail, to the Greco family and the Odeum for all the things that they've done for the village of Villa Park. Not just on this arch, but for the many years. I believe the Odeum started construction back in the 70s and opened officially in I think November of '81. So, and I'm sure that was a rather exciting time for you and your family and your mom and your dad, Emo. So, and I understand you guys, the whole family worked together on this project. So when you get a project like this, it's generally a family affair. So, but you know, as I mentioned though, it was built by Emo and his wife Phyllis, with the help of the 3 children. I believe there's 3, right? 4? Oh, I left one off. Okay, 4 children. I won't read the names.
You're doing great.
The family has always been involved in our community, to the extent that the employees are also encouraged to join different community clubs and organizations. For example, the Chamber of Commerce, I know you've been involved with that for many years, Lions Club, just to name a few. I just want to give you a little background. I met Phil a number of years ago when we both were on the Economic Development Commission. And that's when I first knew him. You know, I lived in the town shortly after the Odeum opened. I moved in. And I never really knew about who owned the Odeum and their family. So, and I found out real quick how important the Greco family and the Odeum are to our village. Whenever there was a need or job to be done, Phil was always there to say, I can do that. I can help. We needed tables or chairs, I can do that.
Whatever you
You need
need.
tables? I can
Whatever
do
you
that. You need a sound system? I can do that. Not just supplying the tables and chairs, but supplying the manpower that went along with it. So it's really humbling to know that whenever you needed something, I know it wasn't just the village, it was the Chamber of Commerce. Looks like it was the District 45, the school district, or probably 88. So whatever you needed, Phil and the Greco family were there. When we thought about building the arch on the Great Western Trail, whatever we could do to make Villa Park look better, who was there? Phil, PEP Industries, for the time that they put into it. We really appreciate it. So I thought it was no more than right that we take some time off tonight here at our regular board meeting to dedicate that arch to the Greco family. I can't say how much we appreciate that as a village for your work. And with that, we think we ought to recognize the whole family. So I thought I'd like to have the whole family come up here. Let me read your names off. Okay. Patrick Greco Jr. Is he here?
Yeah, he's back there.
Come on up. Come on up. Make your way through. Okay, when he's coming through. We got Carly. Okay. We have Jordan and Blake Lacar.
Well, we got this little one too.
Bring him up. We have Patrick Greco. Renee Greco. We got Phil up here, but we still need Kathy.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
And Mom's here. She's down here. Phyllis is here too. So maybe you can. And then we have Francine Greco Campbell. So this is the Greco family, who has been involved in Villa Park for many years, and we thank them for that, and we dedicate this arch to their family and to the Odeum. Thank you very much.